Good morning, traders. It's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. A little bit introduction about myself. I'm a full-time trader. I do portfolio management. I have paid website for you can subscribe for real-time alert with Swing, the precisiontrade365.com. Please check that out. And the free website with full load of data is the tradersfish.com. What's special about today is market has been sick since yesterday. The S&P 500, the benchmark, has been losing full 1% since yesterday, and today we are down by 1.22%. This screen that you're seeing right now is one of 4 of my screen, and I want to highlight to you the S&P 500. So if you're new to trading, you'll probably be asking, why is she always talk about the S&P 500? I'm not going to trade it. That's my question too when I first started, because I think this is irrelevant, but this is the most important that you need to check when you're a trader. So S&P 500, where it goes, if it goes down, majority of the stocks goes down as well, because this is the mothership. SPX for the large cap, and this is for the small cap. As you can see right here, we are down 1.2%, and we're looking at the 3 minutes channel. Now let's look on the daily time frame right here. Switching it. So if you're new to trading, because most of my video is meant to be for the new traders that still learning to navigate the market. So this is my simple technical analysis. In your brokerage account, there's usually comes a chart there, gives you options. You choose indicators, tools, whatever here. This is for mine. I just use the simple moving average, and for the candles I use the candlestick for this. So pretty basic. And I have the RSI right here, and these are the simple moving average 20, the 200 and the 50, which are these lines. So RSI, if it's below 30 or at 30, it means it's oversold. At 70 line, it means it's overbought. So basically just those two. I'm going to talk about the S&P 500 and how the technical works and overall feel in the market when this happens. First of all, when this happens in the market, I want to talk about the S&P 500, the pattern right here that we are having. So this is from back in last year. This has been the S&P 500 resistance, and now during this correction, we have a double top right here at 303. So let's assume that 6 months, we will get a clearer picture. This is the 303. You can see right here, it's very obvious. On the 303 mark, the S&P 500 1, 2, 3 times in the last 3 weeks alone, it struggled to hold the 300 mark. And this is the last 300 test right here. You can see then form correction and then tried another attempt at 300 high. And now we lost the 20-day and the 50-day. We're trading below that. And look at this one prior to this retest of the all-time high or record high. 302 has been pretty clear resistance, and even if at S&P 500 right here, we're still in a bull trend, because that's probably just around 4% away from the record highs, but just highlighting to you how the market works, that everything takes process. There will be a rally, there will be a correction. That's why you will see in your chart red, green, red, green, red, green. But the ultimate trend wins. Like this, SPY is still in uptrend. But right now, the S&P 500 below 300, we're going to sell off. And here, below 290, we are susceptible to retest the 284 area to even the 200-day moving average. So you should use the 292. The 292 as stop if you are short in the market or in the S&P 500. So let's look at the 60 minutes here. This is the first time it loses the 200-day moving average on this time frame area. So I don't like this. And this is the opening here. This is the opening candle right here for today. And this was yesterday price action. The opening was sell-off, followed by the second day sell-off, which is not bullish, nothing bullish at all. I wouldn't gonna be using 292 to lean on neutral. and below 290 we likely retest this low. Next question, what am I going to trade if the S&P 500 is like this? So basically everything is almost red. This is the UVXY. This is very difficult to trade because it's very volatile. You can see S&P 500 is just down 1.3%, but this is moving 7%. So if the S&P 500 moves up 1%, probably this sell-off around 7% to 9% area. So I want you to remember that. This is a very volatile product. I want to show you the daily here. Now, this will probably scare you, so I'm just giving you an awareness right here. This was trading once at $90 and now at $29.65. Can you imagine that? You have to be very careful trading it. You really have to get to know more of the S&P 500 and the conjunction of this, the correlation of it, S&P to the UVXY, all that stuff. I hope you learned something from my video. Feel free to subscribe, comment, and like, and hit the notification bell.